Joe Biden today unveiling a new crime prevention strategy in a push to take on soaring gun violence.
It's going to be so bad that some cities like Portland or Chicago, well, they're starting to resemble the kind of hellscapes that we used to see in movies like Mad Max. Why? Well, it's because the secular left has largely succeeded in creating a society of nihilism that's mostly indifferent to human suffering and largely void of human empathy. We're about to show you video that came out of Chicago this weekend showing the terrible murder of a young couple. It is hard to watch, but I think it's important that we see it so that we can change it. Yasmin Perez and Giovanni Arzuaga, they were headed home after participating in the city's Puerto Rican Day parade. Police say the couple was in a minor car accident, then surrounded and attacked. The mob pulled Yasmin from the car, shooting her. When Giovanni tried to protect her, he was shot execution style, dying right there in the street. Yasmin died yesterday. They leave behind two young children, orphaned by the violence brought on by progressive policies that have devastated our communities, especially in cities. This story surely won't get much attention from the corporate media. Why? Well, because it's a couple of Hispanics being killed by a gang of blacks. So there's no fake news agenda to promote. Just working class Americans dealing with a society that is descending into barbarity. Leftist leaders, they don't have to live with the consequences of their failed policies. For example, Chicago Mayor Lori Lightfoot, she doesn't face that kind of danger. No, she has around-the-clock armed police protection. Hell, in Chicago, even ex-mayors are guarded by the police, believe it or not. Businesses were struggling during her city's harsh lockdowns, but Lori, she never missed a paycheck. She didn't even miss a haircut, despite shutting down every salon in town.
I take my personal hygiene very seriously. As I said, I felt like I needed to have a haircut. I'm not able to do that myself, and so I got a haircut.
Good for Queen Lori. Well, another liberal leader, former New York City Mayor Michael Bloomberg, he's reportedly spent hundreds of millions of dollars lobbying for gun control in America, even though he himself has full-time armed security. Now, solid security makes sense, given that he's a high-profile public figure and enormously wealthy. But how dare you, Bloomberg, tell working-class people that they cannot arm themselves when the country is facing a shortage right now of police officers? The consistent anti-cop rhetoric of our so-called leaders has emboldened criminals, and it's leading to fewer recruits for police forces and a surge in retirements. According to Axios, 20 large cities cut $840 million in police funding just last year. Nancy Pelosi never had a problem with any of this anarchy. Remember what she said when radical leftist mobs were rioting and tearing down historic statues.
Shouldn't that be done by a commission or the city council, not a mob in the middle of the night throwing it into the harbor?
People will do what they do.
They do what they do. Mobs of rioters get a pass from Nancy, unless, of course, they decide to bring it to her workplace, to the U.S. Capitol building. Then the military, literally the military, is called in to restore law and order. And the building is turned into an armed fortress, surrounded by, wait for it, a lot of barbed wire and walling. Nancy knows that walls protect, that walls work. They keep the bad guys out. Unless, of course, we're talking about a border wall. That kind of wall is different. It's bad, according to Pelosi. Porous borders are another way the ruling class creates a system that works to their benefit to the detriment of working class Americans. Unfettered migration, what does it mean? In part, cheap labor. And nothing is better for massive soulless corporations. Reduced labor costs means fatter profit margins. And those CEOs, well, they cash in. They buy massive estates, hiring those same migrant laborers to do landscaping and maintenance on their mansions for a pittance, while regular Americans struggle to find high-paying work. See the pattern here? Ruling class elites are completely failing the everyday citizens of America. They're creating a society that is unjust and unsafe. We cannot allow their callous lack of concern to prevail. We must demand stronger protection for Americans, for regular citizens, safer streets, more cops, open schools, and secured borders. President Trump laid it out very well in his inaugural address.
A nation exists to serve its citizens. Americans want great schools for their children, safe neighborhoods for their families, and good jobs for themselves. These are just and reasonable demands of righteous people and a righteous public.
Hey, I'm Rob Finnerty. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please join the conversation in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, too. Hit the bell icon to be alerted to breaking news. And remember, there's a whole lot more on Newsmax TV, America's fastest growing cable news network. Newsmax TV, we're real news for real people.